we are going to add the big missing continent. And if you haven't caught on yet, Antarctica is not on our map. So let's take a look at how we might do that without copying and pasting a new image in there. I just want to explore a couple different ways we can do this. One thing, here's a little trick you might not know about. You can resize these windows. I'm in the Chrome browser window, and I'm going to drag the bottom corner up, and then I'm going to kind of scroll my mouse so I could see my Photoshop file beneath it. Now if I click Photoshop down below on this bar down here, I click Photoshop and I can go back and forth. So basically what I'm going to do is create a new layer. Let's click on this South America, hit this new layer button right here. Let's label it Antarctica. Okay, did I spell it right? Double check that. Antarctica. Arctica. Did I put the C in there? Arctica. Okay, here we go. And I'm not gonna let's just get an approximation of how this shape is. So we'll start about right. Let me see if you take that point there. We'll start it around here, and we'll just kind of get a shape that's very similar, and we will fill it in with white. I think we're going to fill it in with white, or I guess we could take that same exact color, but if we want to get the same exact color, I do like white because it's snowy down there. Okay, so let's take, we could do different tools, but I guess we'll just stick with the, how about the regular lasso tool? Okay, and let's take one last look at that shape. Okay, so I'm going to kind of start it right here and just kind of go by memory what I see. I'm going to start off the bottom of the page, and I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so here we go. Just, I guess I couldn't start all the way at the bottom, and I know it kind of was like this. I had a little part that came up like that, and then we'll just kind of go off here, and then let's go along the bottom, and we have this whole part selected. We're basically going to take the paint bucket, and to get the same exact color, as we know, we can hold Option to get the little eyedropper, turn this layer off, and we're on the Antarctica layer, and click, and there we have that. And so let's take the T tool, let's change the text to black, and let's type with the T tool right here, Antarctica. Okay, and we will place that where we want. I really do kind of want to make that way. But anyway, that's we could just add that to our map, and you could double check and make it a better, more accurate shape than I just did, but let's at least get it on there and know where it is. It's at the bottom. One other thing I want to show you guys is this part here of the map. So this is going to be tricky to color in because I don't want to, you don't want to have to trace all this stuff. I think here's a different way we can, let's group these together, and I'll be right back to that other idea. Antarctica. Okay, so to get these parts, this is, let's take a look on the map. That's Australia and Oceania, okay, and it's all these little islands and that. So how can we do that? Here's a fast way, I think. You can click this map, and we're going to basically use this lasso tool, drag around all the parts that we want, and this is split right in half. And then I'm going to get Australia, and then the little islands over here, go around, and I've selected on this map all this part. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go above Antarctica now. I'm going to paste it in the same exact place. So you could say paste, special paste in place, which is Command-Shift-V on your keyboard. And you'll see that it pasted right there. I'll move it so you could tell, in the same exact place. Okay, so now let's do one other little trick here. I'm going to take this magic wand. Okay, if you don't have it there, it's right here. And if I click off of the land, it selects everything outside of that land. So how can we now select the land? You can go up to this word select on the top of your screen. I don't know if you could see the top menu, if it's capturing the whole screen or not, but up here is the word select. and then you can come down to inverse. So I've selected outside of the land, and now if I select inverse, it will now select everything inside of my click. And let's just take the paint bucket, or I could even take a paintbrush just to show you something. And let me get the color for Oceania. The paintbrush, you could also hold Option, get that color there, turn that off. I'm on this layer that I'll label in a second. And look, wherever you paint, it will just go in the part that's selected. Okay? If I push delete, all that'll be gone. Command Z to undo that. Okay, and this is Australia. Okay, and so that's a kind of a quick way to do that. Oh, I guess I should label that, right? So let's take that and type Australia and Oceania, right? Is that Oceania? Let me make sure I spell things correctly. Oceania. Okay, Oceania. Sorry, Australia and Oceania. Okay, so and then let's. Okay, there we go. Let's place that in there, save that, and I will finish off this in the next tutorial, and then we'll do something with this file in a little bit. Okay, have fun creating Antarctica. Have fun.